Assalamualaikum and good day everyone. My name is Ifah Nadira binti Ahmad Nazri and my metric number is 261666. So for today, I will be presenting on Kashmir Conflict. Basically, Kashmir Conflict is territorial dispute over Kashmir that involve three countries which are India, Pakistan and China. This season on Kashmir made this conflict to last for almost 6 decades and there was no progress in finding solutions for this conflict. In this video, we will discuss further on this matter. Based on the circumstances during Kashmir conflict, there is a theory that can be related to this event. The theory is realism, where India, Pakistan and China were acted similarly with the idea promoted by realism. The ideas of realism are the competitive and conflictual side of international relations. In addition, for realism, they prefer on police forces, militaries, and also courts. Realists also believe that human beings are egoistic, selfish, inability to trust others, and desire power. Based on the points I mentioned just now, they show that India, Pakistan, and China were being categorized as realists. This is because they fight each other continuously, particularly India and Pakistan, to win over Kashmir region. This made the existence of four wars during the Kashmir conflict. The idea promoted by realism, which is competitive and conflictual side, are very in line with the action of India, Pakistan, and China. The egoistic of India and Pakistan also can be seen when they keep attacking each other and accusing their opponents in starting the fire first. Moving to the next part, I will be analyzing Kashmir conflict by explaining the conflict tree and I will be analyzing Kashmir conflict through conflict tree and conflict mapping. First is conflict tree. Kashmir conflict tree will explain the roots of the conflict, the core problem, and the impacts of the conflict. For the roots of the conflict, it includes the geopolitical situation, religious differences, external intervention and interest of India, Pakistan and China in occupying Kashmir due to its natural resources, geostrategic for military purposes, especially for Chinese government. The core problem for this conflict are Chinese interests and influencing Pakistan to oppose India. The effort at resolving and normalizing the situation, as well as non-stop insurgency from India and Pakistan that bring to casualties and deaths. The impacts of this conflict also can be seen when Kashmir has been occupied by India because India has controlled half of the area, which equals to 55% of the land area of the former princely states of Jammu and Kashmir, even though the majority of Kashmir people is Muslims. Pakistan controls approximately 35% of the land area and China controls about the remaining, which is 20%. And then for conflict mapping, Kashmir conflict mapping will focus on actors and their interrelationship, which includes their needs and fears. During this conflict, India had no support from the other countries, unlike Pakistan that got supported from Chinese government. This is because Chinese government wanted to have Karakoram Highway, where it has strategic significance in terms of bilateral relations. Simultaneously, India had fears on China, as China is an emerging power in region of ASEAN. India somehow needs to rely on China's economic power to determine India in future in terms of economy. Pakistan government, which was led by President Ayub Khan, wanted to occupy Kashmir region, specifically on Azad Jammu and Kashmir territory, because they said that Kashmir consists of Muslims majority population compared to Hindu and Sikh. For Chinese government, they have needs and fears also during They have needs and fear also during this conflict. China's interest in Kashmir intentionally to disturb regional security environment, as China had fears on the capability of military in India. China aims of Kashmir to disrupt the Indian military, and so China aims of Kashmir to disrupt the military of India. In terms of China needs on Kashmir, they want that region in order to get access to. They want the China needs on Kashmir. They want that region in order to get access uh, towards the region of towards the region because of the natural reserve as well as uh, rail and road connections. I think that's all for my part in explaining Kashmir conflict. Thank you.